Hello. My mic is actually cutting. Hello, welcome everybody to the stream. It is great to have you with us on this wonderful Sunday afternoon. I hope you're having a good day, good middle of your weekend, all that good stuff. Today, we are jumping into the wonderful, the truly, truly wonderful. I need to set the lights color on now. I've got some RGB back there, but it's just not lighting up properly. But today, we are jumping, oh, bit loud. Today, we are jumping into the wonderful mod Zekron's sequel. Why does it say attempts to? Because I'm an idiot and I forgot to turn the thing off. So that's why. But we are about to play the Dapper Iceberg Part 2 Thin Ice. I am very, very stoked for this. You have no idea. Zekron has been working tirelessly at this. And it is just very, 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 very exciting. Don't mind things like camera angles. Let me know about audio levels. I'm still in the midst of setting this whole thing up and trying to figure out where the best place is. So currently chat is actually on my right now, which is weird and strange. Normally I'm used to chat being here, but the camera has to go here because this is a nicer wall to show because there's not a door directly in the corner versus over here where there is just a door. So I'm having to like figure things out, move things around, figure out where we go. But we got the RGB working in the background. So we got something. That's good, I suppose. So yes, please do forgive me and, you know, give me some grace when it comes to the setup as we continue to slowly build up this new studio. But who have we got with us today? We have AJ, we have Jake, we have Terry, we have Glitch Dragon, Mad, Maximus, Heather, Water, Johnny, Starry, Maria Reed. So many people. Zekron, Ghostly, Ollie, C, Beezer. Hello, hello, hello. Clay, hello. It is great to have you. AJ, Sarah, hi. Mystic, hello. It's so good to have you. Oh no. Oh no. It is the name I keep forgetting how to pronounce. I'm so sorry. Laoise. I am so sorry. The Irish names always throw me. So apologies. But we also have Mr. OG. Hello. It is great to have you, friend. Hello, Isabella. Hello, Frost Gaming. Super Rosie Bunny Fox Girl, hello as well. Great to have you. Mari, hello. Great to have you. Any bets on if the chair will break? Guys, I don't know if you've realized this. We're in standing mode right now. I'm currently lowering it to seat height, but I do not have a chair at the minute. Almost sat on the tripod. So this is like seat mode. And now, we rise! And all the cables are set up correctly. So now everything rises with me. So this is not only a Dapper Iceberg stream, this is our first standing stream. Let's go. Oh, gosh. Gosh, gosh, gosh. Tomby in the same pose as the one in the menu, absolutely. Oh no, stand in solidarity, but I'm too lazy. Vanessa, hello! Yeah, right? So let's just start with this screen. Let's just start talking about this screen. So we've obviously got the Kingdom Hearts font, Dapper Kingdom, Thin Ice. The music is very well chosen, very Kingdom Hearts-esque. Me standing in the water. Just, like, incredible. Monocle, top hat, the whole suit. It is just... Zekron, this, like, I could just stand and just watch this. Honestly, this is great. I love this. Ruby, hello. Allison, hello. Don't hate me, but what is Kingdom Hearts? Is it the Disney game? It's the Disney Final Fantasy crossover game. That is one of my favorite games of all time. Hence this. Whoever made this art did an amazing job. Yeah, Zekron, who did the art? Was it you? Or did you get some help from someone? But yeah, if you haven't already, please do like the stream. And of course, hit that subscribe button. It really, really helps out. And hello, Water Mother. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. It is great to have you. Sorry, give me one sec. Monitor. The amazing, talented Enum's work did this. Wow, fantastic. Feel free to drop a link. We always love sharing the work of artists, so feel free to drop a link in the chat, mods, Zekron especially. Feel free to drop a link to them. But while you do that, I think it is time that we get on with this. Oh, wow, we got cutscenes going on already. Pippin?
But plowing through next week's iceberg takes more work than I thought.
Okay, I might need to turn the volume up a little bit from that title screen.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Oh, that's peaking a little bit.
Thanks to you all, it has become much easier.
There's voice acting throughout the game!
Well, I'm definitely ready to call it a day.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, let me just check voice levels.
Well, you all did great. So let's all get some well-deserved rest.
I love it. Your art is so cool, Zekron. Ooh, thinky face. I just want to see if I can get rid of my mouse. Give me a sec. Don't capture cursor. Cool.
Whoever you are, I suggest you reveal yourself.
Is it the little snowman in the corner or the, like, tin man? Yes, it is! Called it!
I have a feeling the skies moved through you. Not completely.
This guy looks like he's homunculus from, Full Metal Alchemist. Which one? He looks like Greed.
Not convincing enough, was it?
When everything on this iceberg is purposefully chosen, you cannot simply hide an object.
Yes! Don't challenge Lawkeeper Zekron. He's got you pegged.
Especially on an untouched section like this one.
Seems you were more meticulous than I gave you credit for.
Yep. You don't mess with Zekron, the Lawkeeper.
Who are you? And what do you want?
Oh.
I am your end.
Oh, dang. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we're fighting a Zekron. Oh, let's go, starting with a fight. Attack, let's go. Oh, no. Okay, magic. Ice 9 thrills. Yeah, okay, so magic works on him. Great. Okay. It's Link. Link activated. Activate Link gains power from the linked creatures. Oh, let's go. We're just testing. Oh. What did that do? Anything? No, didn't do much. Annoyingly. God, okay, that didn't do what I was hoping. We're just gonna go with this then. Oh, dang it. Let's go. Okay, well, I guess we're just doing this. I guess we're just powering through for a bit. Oh, that's high damage. I have loads of MP though, so we should be fine, but I am running out of HP. That's the only problem, because I took a lot of damage early in the fight. Need to do Link twice? Oh, okay. Oh, well, that ain't gonna happen this time. I am so dead. We lose the first fight because I'm figuring out the controls. Yeah, let me dead.
No.
Is that a fight I can actually win? Is that a fight I can win?
You never stood a chance. So weak and pathetic. To think you were entrusted with the duty of protecting this kingdom.
Can win it.
Any last words?
Joke's on you. Death means nothing here in the Dapper Kingdom.
I love it.
I know all about your silly shadow.
Shadow Realm mentioned.
You won't die. That's not how we work.
We?
What? We?
Let your suffering begin.
No! Zekron!
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 Zekron! Where are you?
Who is that? Who is doing the voice of Pippin?
He was right behind us a minute ago. Where could he have gone? Pippin, look! Over there!
Zekron!
Zekron!
Oh no. We need to get him to Ghostly Calamity. Now!
Ah, Ghostly! Ghostly mention.
Snap out of it already.
Any changes, Ghostly?
None yet, Your Majesty.
Let's go!
Medicine, various types of alchemy and enchantments. Mystic even used the wake-up slap technique.
Of course you did.
Nothing is working.
We can't give up. There's got to be something that's going to snap Zekron out of this state.
Oh, it's so funny. It's so strange hearing Steffi's voice, because I hear Steffi's voice every day. I came as soon as I could. Can someone explain what is going on?
Pippin and the others found Zekron unconscious on the iceberg. He's still unresponsive at this time.
Unresponsive to a point. He's comatose, but he's restless.
I can see. He's tossing and turning. It looks like he's having a nightmare.
He's been like that since they found him. It's like he's being tortured and can't wake up.
Given the state of his clothes, will we believe he was attacked by something? Whatever it was, it's put him in this state.
That would make the most sense. But what would do that? Most creatures are tame, especially around the iceberg. What could possibly do this to a person? Santi! I blame him! Wait, what about his research? Zekron was working on some research if memory serves. Maybe his notes could help us out.
That's what we thought as well.
Ah, Vanessa! Let's go!
We looked over all his notes, and we think we found all the information we needed.
Automother too! She's jumped in the water! Oh, that's amazing! Oh! Because I'm not sure if everyone was in the iceberg last time. Oh, it's so fun to hear your voices.
It wasn't exactly easy. Zekron's handwriting is pretty bad.
At least it wasn't some kind of code.
Ah, So guys, for reference as well, I'm talking over here because chat's there, but no, you're here. For reference, I haven't really spoken to all the mods on like voice chat all that much. So it is fascinating hearing all their voices for sometimes the first time. I think that's the first time I've heard like Johnny or Watermother speak. Oh my gosh, Avengers Assemble is
From what we
right.
found, it seems that Zekron is undergoing a state of corruption.
And from what Zekron discovered, this state occurs when exposed to high levels of toxicity. And after it completes, the person becomes a toxic version of themselves.
No!
Since last year, there have been alternating irregular changes in the wholesomeness crystal. We believe that Zekron must have encountered whatever is responsible for it.
I forgot about the wholesome crystals that keep chat wholesome. I forgot about that. Is there anything on how we Is there anything on how to break him out of the corruption?
Well, from the looks of it, Zekron didn't exactly figure that out. But there is a note about something called a mind dive.
Akira, let's go!
Really?
I love all of your styles. Oh, it's so cool. That sounds familiar, Ghostly.
Why, yes. It allows someone to open the mind of another person and explore it physically.
Why would someone need to do that? What is the purpose of it?
My assumption was always that it was to discover secrets or obtain information.
But if we could explore Zekron's mind physically, maybe we could use it to stop the corruption process. If indeed it is a process.
Oh, it's so
someone
great!
must be manually changing Zekron as we speak.
Makes sense to me.
Yes, Johnny!
Then it sounds like we need to use this mind dive to save Zekron.
Does anyone know this technique then?
You're all fantastic.
I do.
Yes, Ghostly. So by familiar, you meant you know what it is and how to do it. Then, let's not waste any more time. Let's free Zekron of this madness.
If something happens in there, whoever dives in could be stuck there forever. Or, if the process completes, we could be overwhelmed by toxicity.
That means we can't send everyone.
Mystic's right. We should send a small team and maybe 2 of us?
Let's go. I love it. I'm freaking out over the voices I've not heard before. Well, I'm going for certain. I couldn't ask any of you to do it without me. As king, it is my duty to face this enemy.
Who do you wish to take with you, Your Majesty? I must remain here in order to maintain the mind dive.
Yeah, so it can't be you. Oh, I would like to save, yes. I get to choose! What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh! I didn't expect to have to pick someone. This is definitely going to be more than one. Oh my gosh! There are choices! Oh no! Who do I pick? This is like starter Pokemon, but even harder because there's more. Like, do I choose the Queen? Do I choose my most trusted companion in life, Steffi? Do I pick Johnny? Like, Johnny carried us through the Nuzlocke recently. Slowbrogan carried us, so like that could be him. Watermother was like Watermother, I think, carried us through the Infinite Fusions. Vanessa, Akira, Mystic. Oh my gosh. Oh. I'm thinking about their art styles and trying to guess like what they could be and like what kind of interesting powers they could have. Ah. Who do we bring? Is this like a one and done thing? So I pick this one person and that's it? That's the rest of the game is like the one person we have? Or do we bring people on? Because like if I had to pick one and this is it, oh, that's rough. That's hard. That's why you saved. Interesting. Only one. Oh my gosh, that's wild. One per go around. Let's start. I think it's only right that we start with the queen. Oh, no, that's a great idea. Let's do a poll. That's a great idea. We've not done a poll in ages. That's a great idea. Start poll. How many options can we have? We could only have 4 options. So we'll go for Steffi. We will go for Mystic, Water Mother, Vanessa. So let's start the poll. And then whoever wins this poll will carry into the next part of the poll. Dag, this is a landslide. My goodness. Dang. Okay. Okay, we'll end that one there. I think that's pretty much a landslide. So now we'll do a second poll. So now we've got, who is it? So Steffi will carry over. But then Johnny Ray and Akira. Ah, wrong button. And we'll do this poll. I mean, you can... Yeah, okay. Awesome. All right, well, I think that's decided.
Yay!
Yeah! Yay! You sound so excited, my love.
I mean, let's go save Zekron.
Steffi joined the party. Radiant Queen Steffi is the perfect partner for those who want to stay alive. Her heals and powerful light magic that binds foes will keep your party hearty and healthy.
Let us begin.
I'm sad I can't pair up with Ghostly, though. I feel like Ghostly's ghost powers. The 3 idiotists! Oh my god. Dapper Kingdom, Thin Ice. That's freaking cool. Looks like we're here.
Indeed, we are.
The entire thing is voice. You all had to do voice lines for this? This all looks kind of familiar.
Doesn't it?
There's snow, but it's not cold.
Maybe. Less speculating and more moving, Thomas.
I immediately regret my decision.
We'll figure it out as we go.
You really got to do me like that? Oh, wait. Right as always. Well, no turning back now. Time to look around. Use the arrow keys to move around and the spacebar to interact. Be sure to pause, escape, and check out your party members. You can also use the pause menu to save. Give it a little save if you need to. Explore and interact with everything to move on to the next layer. Oh, it is the arrow. It is actually the arrow keys, not WASD. Okay. Sorry, I'm just going to move my setup around. There we go. Yeah, not WASD, just arrow keys. First game theory as host. So that would be public playtime, obviously. And so for those of you who are new, this is how this works. So this is obviously one of those icebergs that you would see, you know, where it's like, here's the top level of like information about a thing, and then we go to the deep layers. But it's in game form. So there's battles, there's all sorts of stuff. But we'll go through, we'll treat it like an iceberg. I'll go through and explain some of these iceberg things as we go for all the new people, because it's a good chance for people to catch up on like what they've missed if they are new to this. So first game theory as host, obviously that is Poppy Playtime. Don't trust Ollie. How could I forget that one? Classic. And look at these sprites, it's incredible. First, not GT Live. Oh gosh, I always get this one wrong. First, not GT Live. Can I turn myself up? I can turn myself up a bit. I can do that. I might just need to turn... The game is very loud, but the voices aren't very loud, so that may just be part of it. So we just need to balance that a little bit. Hopefully that's helped, maybe? Because I don't want to turn myself up too much so I don't end up peaking. But at the same time, I also want to make sure that, we can hear everything that's going on in the background. So again, we'll adjust as we go. Yeah, first, not GT Live. So, what was my first GT Not Live? Was it the FNAF? Well, I guess it depends on what you count. It was either the FNAF Iceberg, or it was... Because I think that FNAF Iceberg came before Afton Built, I think. And if it's not... Because it might have been Afton Built. If it's not Afton Built, then it depends on if you count it as the FNAF talkback that I did. The very first FNAF talkback we did after Security Breach. Afton Built is always what you thought. Well, Zekron's the lore master, so that's what we're counting. Because, yeah, the other one was technically a Game Theory live stream that then ended up as a VOD on GT Live, so... This is so cool. Oh, okay, so we can walk through that. The FNAF boys! FNAF boys! FNAF boys! Gonna solve FNAF boys! So FNAF boys are, FNAF boys is Matt, well, was Matt, myself, and Dan, head editor Dan, as the FNAF boys. Because we would go into the Fnatic and we would talk about and try and solve FNAF. And that's where we came up with, like, the theories about Baby being in Security Breach, how we came up with theories about Afton's wife, Mrs. Afton, being involved in some way. They've disbanded. Kind of, right? Because Matt retired. Dan is now no longer involved in editing in FNAF. He is Lawfi Dan now. And in my first FNAF theory, I wrote the line in. I said, today I graduate from FNAF boy to FNAF man. So I am the FNAF man now, and the FNAF boys technically don't exist. I'm sure there will be, because it's like Lee has to cover FNAF occasionally. Ash is covering FNAF. So there are probably some FNAF boys around. There's just not been an official discussion around who are the FNAF boys, who is the FNAF men then. It's like boys to men, it's FNAF boys to FNAF men. But yeah, so that's that. Yeah, FNAF boys. Oh! I opened up the path. FNAF boys. FNAF boys. So guys, here's your question now. Looking at these three, who's who? Which is Matt, which is me, and which is Dan? Go on. Yeah, I won't go through yet, Zekron, you're fine. Dan is the knight, so this one. So who gets to be the fancy feminine wizard, and who gets to be like the warlock thing over here? You're the Wiz, Dan's in the middle, then Matt. Yeah, Matt. Left gotta be Tom. I appreciate the fact that you think I have the assets to be that. First GT Live. Wait, what? Oh, GT Live and first GT Not Live, right? Yes. So first GT Live must be the FNAF talkback, right? Meet the host. Oh my gosh! Yes, I forgot. There are the rooms. So these are the rooms. Do I have to talk about something? Oh my gosh, that's amazing! Do I have to talk about Santi? No, we don't. We just blame him. It's fine. Hey, look, it's Theory Fighter 4! I always love pulling off one of my signature combos. Toss hot tea at them and then slam them with a heavy top hat. Santi has yet to beat me. I've beaten him so many times. I think 87 times, if I recall correctly. So, again, so Zekron, did you add that in, like, recently? Because Theory Fighter 4 is a reference that is in the back of my new banner. My new banner has that reference. Wow, you've worked fast. That is... Theory Fighter 4 is a new reference in the back of my, in the back of the thing. The back of my banner. That's amazing. Amy is so fun. She did a great job making me look fabulous. She really did. She did. She did great work on that makeup. She was so fun. I wish Lee would stick to movies and video series instead of taking my video games. Accurate. Journey's beginning, a journey's absence. Both can arise at the same time, but only one can be present. Through victory, there is no conflict. Though hard to achieve, a strategic poise may be the key. A stunned foe makes for easy blows, and maybe victory will come to know. You'll come to know. Map app. Yeah, we need a section in a future. Oh, there we go. No, it is there. Ash is really doing a great job with GT Live. They really revamped it and made it their own. They did. We love Ash. We stan Ash heavily. And yeah, Map Hat the Night. May you rest in peace, sir. Oh, nope, didn't mean to go back in. I thought there might be something in the bed, but I'm not seeing anything by touching the bed. Hello, Left! Great to have you. Cool. I guess we move on now. You're good. I still don't quite know what to make of this. I get that we are in Zekron's mind, but where exactly are we?
It's a bit weird. The tent earlier suggests we're on the Dapper Iceberg.
But then what about this area? There's sand.
Well, the mind is a tricky place. Maybe for the most part, Zekron's mind is comfortable in the form of the Dapper Iceberg.
That's just how he lives. Zekron just lives in the iceberg. That is just where he resides. And the sand.
Zekron likes the beach.
Hold up.
I'm sorry?
What do we have here?
Shade 1.
Looks to me like we have some intruders.
I say we not waste any time.
Oh, wow. We're going to get into battling. Let's go. Let's go. Right. Okay, so Steffi's not got a lot of HP, but she has a lot more. She has more mana than I do. Dapper Keyblade! Ah! So what? I have attack, which I can just. It's like a basic attack. Hell of a flame. That's a hell of a boss reference, right? Surely. Hell of a boss and a little save, which is what? Saves party members from death and restores HP. Burn the target with a cruel yet entertaining fire. Rapidly slash and launch waves of blade energy at your enemies. Slash quickly and launch the enemy into the air has a chance to stun. Sonic Fury with Dapper Rage slash the enemy repeatedly. Dredge Impact. So 1 minute. Horizon slash. I'm not even reading names. So Horizon Zero Dawn, Spider-Man, obviously, Sonic Fury, and Dredge Impact. So Dredge. Oh, that's so cool. Leap and bring your blade down hard on an enemy. Ignores defense. I also appreciate the fact that one of my first ever short. Oh no, I was going to say it would be amazing if those were the other way around, because like Sonic, I did a thing about how he slams down and would break his legs doing so. Anyway, let's try Spider. What are you going to use? So you've got a lot of healing magic. You've got Little Save, you've got Wholesome Recovery, and you've got Wholesome Heal. Restores all allies. Restores an ally. Saves party member from death and restores HP. Okay. Radiance. Luminous Beams, Angel Arrows, Radiant Bombardment, Plushy Sheep Stampede! Steffi summons an army of plushy sheep to charge through the enemy, has a chance to inflict sleep. Steffi conjures a beam of light that blasts an enemy, has a chance to blind. Beckons the heavens to strike the enemy. Steffi conjures waves of light to bombard the enemy, has a chance to blind. Dang. You know what? Stuff it. Oh! Yes! It blinded that one. That was what I was kind of hoping for. Ah, it didn't stun. That's a shame. So yeah, I kind of want to try the fire magic. Try to jump up. Okay, about the same as the slash. Oh my gosh! I did so much damage! Whew! What do we got? So we've done those two. Let's just do angel arrows on B. Let's just try it. Nah, Steffi's like crushing these guys. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Okay, good to know. Let's try Sonic Fury. We're just trying out everything. Luminous Beam is the only one we didn't do. I think we did Radiant Bombardment, right? Yeah, because this one only blasts Anna. She's fast too. Steffi absolutely annihilating these animations are so cool. Yeah, Shade A was slain, great. And he's blinded, so we're doing well there. Let's just go for a normal attack on both for a minute and see. Okay, good to know. Spy was victorious. Peach air up found! Reminder, hydrate everyone. That'll teach them.
They didn't stand a chance.
Well, we do make quite a team.
For trying, though.
We better keep moving, lest that more arrive.
Let's move.
Oh, this is so cool, Zekron. Toffee! Toffee is, of course, the ship name between Steffi and I. Tom, Steffi, Toffee. Which I did because it was like I remember Steffi trying to do it the other way around, like Stom. And I was like, why would you go with Stom when Toffee is right there? Little save. Everyone's asking. Heal items and save. Yeah, we need to heal Steffi. Which I assume is what air up is. Completely restores. Hashtag not spawn. I'll leave me. I know I haven't got any MP right now, but that's fine. Steffi. Good time zone. So Steffi is obviously Queen Mod and my wife. And good time zone is the greeting that I think was started by Scarlet Day. Basically because we have so many people from all across the world. We have people in Australia and New Zealand. We've got people in the Philippines. We've got people in various parts of Europe. We've got people in America. It was getting confusing to say good morning because it was like good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and like different people had different things going on. Whereas good time zone then allows us to basically have a greeting, a good morning, but regardless of the time zone you're in, it doesn't matter if it's morning, evening, or night, good time zone works. I forgot to little save. Of course I did. Little save. Wholesome chat. That's why it's so tall. Wholesome chat is you guys, obviously. Chat has always been very, very wholesome. We've always strived to be welcoming, inclusive, all that sort of good stuff. And you guys have always been really supportive when we're going through tough times or when like I've had to be in void weeks and like getting this place set up, so it's taken time. You guys have always been very, very good and very supportive. So always, as always, very much appreciate you and wholesome chat. My guy. So my guy is just like a phrase that I use a lot. Especially when things go wrong. Like if my characters keep missing in an RPG, or if a guy keeps avoiding an attack or being really annoying, I'm just like, my guy. My guy. You may have probably heard me say it in a few scripts as well. Like, my guy. Come on. Like, I use it a lot. It's a great phrase. What's here? The Tea Hut. Tea with Tom. So, Tea with Tom is essentially the Just Chatting streams. I needed a name for the Just Chatting streams, and I would often have a cup of tea when I did it. So we called them Tea with Tom, and we still do them to this day. Any Just Chatting stream is just a Tea with Tom. It's like tea time as opposed to like spilling tea. Hashtag blame Santi. We've already experienced this stream, where basically Santi once came into stream to say hi for the very first time, and stream started to break when he did that. So from there we started to say that, you know, Santi is the reason that stream breaks. And so whenever stream breaks or whenever I'm losing a battle or dying, we say hashtag blame Santi. Oh, floor era! There's the picture. So this was when I just moved to the United States. This was one of the Airbnbs we were staying in. And in order to stream, I had to sit on the floor, lent up against a mattress. It was not a comfortable time. Thanking the bot! Oh, I love this! So this... It is my pleasure to serve you all in chat. Thank you all for your kind words. I take joy in my programming. So this is bot. We have a physical manifestation of bot. So it's a stream bot that exists in chat to remind you guys to like the stream and subscribe and join the Discord. Is Best Bot. And so Best Bot exists. The Dapper Bot now has a personification. Oh, that's so cool. Wi-Fi whales! The Wi-Fi whales are these high-tech whales. Look at them. So Wi-Fi whales come from the unpacking streams that we did. There were these two like ceramic whale statues, and we didn't really know where they went. We didn't know where to put them. So we decided that we would, I'm just going to turn myself down just a little bit because I'm peeking a little bit. Yeah, we didn't really know where they went. So we decided to put them next to the Wi-Fi, and they would protect the Wi-Fi and make sure the signals were good. So they became the Wi-Fi whales, the guardians of Wi-Fi. So it's nice that we have them here. Water Mother, of course, one of the early mods, reminds us to hydrate. The wonderful This Means War Dude, or Eleanor. She is our hammer bearing mod, and she very much has helped us all with this journey. She found me randomly one day on Twitch before we started blowing up because of things like John and Game Theory, and so she has remained with us and helped us all with a lot with staying hydrated, but also just with general mod things, because she was the only one on the team who had modding experience. So Santi Brovilry. Yeah. So the Santi Brovilry is just me and Santi being jerks to one another, basically. Like, it's a whole thing. And yeah, so Santi is, it's just one of those things where we just, like, get on like siblings. And so we're constantly fighting and bickering and making fun of each other. They say I missed something. Ooh, okay. You got the stained glass and the sign as well. Okay, I'll have a look at those. But yeah, so that's me and Santi having a brovilry. First collab stream. First collab stream in terms of Dapper. First collab stream on Dapper. Was that the recent one with Dan? I think that was my first collab stream, right? With Dan and Rye doing yeah, Dan and Rye. Yeah. So doing Binding of Isaac. That was the first collab stream we did, which was awesome. So much fun. So much fun. So that was a good one. And the stained glass. Kingdom Hearts, of course. Stained glass for Kingdom Hearts. So Kingdom Hearts is a series we play on this. I can't say any longer. This Means War Dude. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you very, very much. I'm still learning, having to look over there, but chat's over here. It's very confusing. But thank you so much. Remember, we will stay hydrated in your honor. But yeah, no, Kingdom Hearts is a series I have loved since I was a kid. We've played it. We played 1, Chain of Memories, and 2 on the channels, and I intend to play the rest of them as well. Oh, that wasn't the button. Okay, 0 does that as well. Interesting, good to know. Let's see where that flame was going.
Tom, look. It's a poison bog. Stepping in that would not be good for either of us.
Oh, your plosive Steffi are strong. You've got them plosives going on. That's not good. Zekron must be getting closer to being completely corrupt.
No, we have more than enough time. We can save him, I believe it.
I wasn't giving up, Steffi.
Oh, I know. I was just saying. Just trying to keep positive.
That's very much how we interact. That is so much how we interact. I'm just going, Steffi, yeah, obviously.
If anyone can save Zekron, it's us. No matter how bleak things might look, we can't lose hope.
Quite right. No telling what's in store for us as we dive deeper, but no matter what comes, we will prevail.
Let's keep going.
Oh. So, what's this door? Oh. Huh? This looks like the Dapper Museum. Of course, Zekron must have been thinking about some amazing art that the Dapper Kingdom keep making. Wouldn't hurt to check it out. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, Zekron, you put a bunch of fan art in the game. Star and like full credit on screen. Starry, incredible. King Tom, Glitch Dragon. I love this music. That's amazing. The Forgotten Queen by Glitch Dragon. Oh, that's amazing. Cold Blue Crystal by Starry. Is that Ghostly? Or is that Zekron? That's amazing. Tom and Steffi as spirit and vampire, but also as worms by Wither. That's incredible. Starry's ghostly impression by Starry. This is awesome. Bad ending by Blue Sky J. Wow, that's an awesome piece of FNAF fan art.
Don't be cute at a time like this.
Oh, Dapper Mr. Esteban. Happy squeaks. Oh, Blue Sky J. What a draw. That's incredible. Oh, missed this one. Yes, I remember this one. Blue Sky J did this one. I remember. Oh, it's so good. You guys are so freaking talented. Glitch Dragon. That's amazing. Nebula. I assume this is Pokemon with evolution or something. That's incredible. A Wither collection by Wither. You guys are so freaking talented. Unveiling Chaos by Pylon. Look at that. I love all the different, like, look, it's Thompson A. Miku. We've got the Santi meme down there. We've got the Teletubbies. Wow, all the chaos. Oh gosh, there's so much. The Manticore, Monty Manticore. Wither's creature collection by Wither. That's amazing. The Dapper in the Dapper mods by Starry. That's Zekron, Ghostly, and Mystic. Look at that. You guys are so good. Dapper Mr. Tool by Lexus. Oh, Lexus, that's so cute.
Don't be cute at a time like this.
Some Pokemods by Tora Okami, which is AJ, as we know. Some Pokemods by AJ again. So yeah, so we've got what? You've got Piplup is Water Mother. You've got Starry is Squirtle. No, Vanessa is... I'm getting my names confused. Squirtle is Vanessa. Piplup is Water Mother. Akira is Ninetales. Then you got Mystic is Suicune. Zekron is Zekrom. And Ghostly is Shedinja. Some Pokemods. So there you've then got, I guess, me as Slowbro, and then you've got Queen Steffi as Mantike. Dapper Paper Kingdom by Starry. That's so cool. Look at that. Your dear court astronomer, me by Starry. Oh, court astronomer, you have done us proud today, Starry. Oh, Slowbrogan is Brogan. Doi. What am I talking about? I'm Evie, obviously. Thank you, everyone that put stuff in for that. That was incredible. Absolutely incredible. Bartholomew! Yeah, Bartholomew is basically anything we've ridden. Bartholomew was like one of the first mounts we had in Horizon. And so since then, any like steed we have ends up being called like Bartholomew or Horse-Tholomew or Drag-Tholomew. Something that basically just ends in Tholomew after whatever it's called. There was one more thing. Oh gosh, there was one more thing. Oh no, I missed the one more thing. Oh no! I'm going back, I'm going back. Did I miss a thing? Where did I miss a thing? I thought I got it all. Yeah, because that's that. These are all the Pokemon. Top right. Top right. Did I not do that one? Yeah, I did this one. Oh! Secrets! Oh! Oh my gosh! That's incredible! Amazing! With my Keyblade and everything. Oh, that's so cool! Right, now we move forward. So we're on the third layer right now. There's a lot going on here. Santi's British friend. So that is a moment from GT Live Live where Santi decided that he was going to surprise me after forcing me to talk about how I love him, really. And he revealed a shirt which says, "I heart my British friend," in GT Live Live at VidCon. It's great fun. Would you like to No. Oh, yes, I forgot we did this. I forgot you put video clips in.
Hi, Tom.
How are you?
I'm covered in cake.
Right now.
Oh, no. That worries me. I'm supposed to talk to you, so hello.
I got what you need.
Do you now?
Maybe.
You just said you did.
Just tell me what I've always wanted to hear, okay?
Whoa.
I love that Matt didn't even know what was going on at this moment.
Is there lore happening here?
Oh, he knows. He knows. This will be the hardest thing Tom has ever had to do.
No.
So in front of all these people, is there something you would like to say?
I love you, Santi.
Such a moment. I didn't even notice his shirt, and then it was just it literally took me a while to notice what his shirt was. Oh, I love that man.
So you
it was such a good moment. As much as I rag on Santi, I love that man. What a legend. What a comedic legend. Oh, moving on. So this is John's shout out. So this was John FNAF. He's been very, very sweet to me over the years, and he basically was like, "Hey, do you want to make like the streaming like a thing?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'd like to." And he was like, "Okay." And the next thing I knew, he gave me a shout out on his stream to go, "Hey, go and follow Dapper Mr. Tom," which got us to like 5,000 subscribers, and kind of kick-started a lot of people finding this community and slowly building from there, which is amazing. So I'm very, very appreciative of John and his shout out, always and forever. Ash and Tom FNAF Yapathon. That was very recent, actually. When I first got here, we talked about FNAF until we couldn't anymore, was the idea. So we did a GT Live, where we just talked about FNAF until we literally couldn't anymore. And we went for 5 hours, and I definitely talked a lot more than Ash did. Moon Denier. Yeah, That came because Jason, hashtag the original blame Jason. Jason is a troll. Absolute freaking troll. And I said a thing. I was trying to make I was like, if you even believe it's there. We talk here because someone said it like sounds like someone who doesn't have a flag on the moon. I think it was a commenter said that and Sam reread it and it's like, oh, it sounds like somebody doesn't have a flag on the moon. And I went, that's if you believe it's there, which was meant to be a moon landing denial joke. Jason then went, what, the moon? And suddenly it became that I don't believe the moon exists, which has now evolved into, things like Big Ocean being a thing that exists, and that Big Ocean is paying the government a lot of money to make everyone believe that the moon is a thing so that they can have control over the tides for their own profit. And that the aliens are in on it, and that they are it's a holographic projection. Sometimes it's the backside, it's the other side of the sun, like the back of the sun. Sometimes it just depends on what they need at any given time, because things sometimes break, so it's all become a whole thing. Tom is Harry. That's why it's a mirror. So Tom is Harry is from Spider-Man 2. When we were playing Spider-Man 2, Harry Osborn has an outfit that is very similar to an outfit that I own. And so it basically just became, hey, Harry looks like Tom. And so there it is. Would you like to look closer? Yes, we would. Despite everything, you are still you! Undertale. No, not Undertale. Undertale. Yeah, no, it is Undertale. I was like, is it Deltarune or Undertale? No, it's Undertale reference. I'm so excited for Deltarune this year. That's why that's on the brain. But that's an Undertale reference. Oh, that's incredible. Yeah, despite everything, it's still you. I sometimes get lost between the two because it's been so long since we've had Deltarune. Unpacking the frustration. So that was frustration over the bad boyfriend that we see during unpacking, where he doesn't let you have your stuff, your diploma has to hide under your bed and those sorts of things. It's awful. But then the frustration over the fact that he had, you saw it in the intro, he has rose gold pots but gold forks. It's no, you need to keep your golds the same. The closet studio move. Yeah, so the closet studio was my first studio where everyone first found me. Is that a right toast? Yo! I just want to say the camera quality in the backdrop is clean. Thank you, friend. We are slowly getting there. I need to design some more, but we're getting there, so I appreciate it, friend. Thank you. Slowly but surely. Hope you're doing well, friend. Looking forward to playing some repo with you tomorrow. So the closet studio move is, moving out of the very first studio I had and the very first studio that most of you guys know me from. So big emotional moment. Big emotional moment. Food in chat. This has become a lot less of a thing over the years, which is why I guess it's becoming a deeper cut. It's on level 3. Because when we started, after John's shout out, talking about food became a really common thing. Talking about food just became the norm. What did we eat? Or what are we eating? Or what are we going to eat? And it just became chat. When I was getting into the zone with gaming, the chat would just start talking about food, which is why there is a whole foodie chat in the Discord, because it was such a common occurrence that I was I need to give you guys a place to go and talk about that specifically so you don't flood the main chat with this. Shadow Realm Snack Monitor! That art is amazing! I assume that's the same artist. That's incredible! Oh, well, thank you. I can't even see what that is. But thank you. Dapper Donut Fiasco! Yes, we'll relive this. My shame! We want the Dapper ring, obviously. The Dapper Donut. Guessing American spelling for donut. Yeah, mainly because... Oh. Wait, what's happening? No! Why is it sideways? No! There has been a fatal error! Oh no! The facial hair, yeah. I let it grow a little bit long there. No, I need to go back. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. I forgot I let it grow that long at that point. I got really lazy. Didn't let my facial hair was growing. What little I have, I let grow quite a lot. I need to draw all the mods and King Tom and Queen Steffi. Go, Glitch Dragon, please do go for it. You guys are incredible. Tom, never grow it again. If I could grow a full beard, I would. I just can't. Wasn't it due to Star Theory? Yes, it was the style theory. That was it. Thank you, Ghostly. So there is a Tom up here. Bunk bed era! Yes! Bunk bed era. So bunk bed era was the era after moving out of my own place. I ended up living with my parents for 6 months prior to moving to the United States. And the only office space they had available was what was my mum's office, but was also... Oh, Jay, thank you for the continued membership, friend. Great to have you. Great to have you. But yeah, so I ended up in a bunk bed, under a bunk bed, which was my niece's bunk bed. And so I ended up sat under a bunk bed for 6 months of streaming. How wild time is, right? Imposter Tom, who sounds like, hello everyone, my name is Tom. Lee's like British impression. Oh, it's so fun. Nelly, hello, it's great to have you, friend. Thanks so much for tuning in. I usually just watch Santi streams, so you're most welcome here. You're most welcome to the much better stream, obviously. But yeah, so this is Imposter Tom. And we said we were going to do it as a bit, and I thought Matt was going to be like, no, don't do that. But we did it anyway, and it was great. I'm from London. Oh, this is copyright. This is copyright. This is this is Halloween from Kingdom Hearts, from Nightmare Before Christmas, then used in Halloween Town of Kingdom Hearts. The problem is YouTube copyrights me every time we go to Halloween World. Every time we go to Halloween Town, it copyrights me for using that song. But if you sing over it, it struggles to recognize it. So I often sing, this is copyright, this is copyright. Tomothy. Who calls me Tomothy? Is that a Zuzu thing? And that was a nickname that some people started giving me. Tom, look at the map. I'll look at the map. I'll get there. Zoo does Tomothy, yeah. So that was a thing that Tomothy, Zuzu did coming from John, I think. And yeah, started calling me Tomothy. Which is funny because I used to get called Tomothy in school, actually. Because it was me and my friend Tim. So it was Tomothy and Timus. There's some deep lore for you. Sorry, my allergies are acting up. Excuse me. The map. The Dapper Kingdom. Ah! Love the sound effect. But the Dapper Kingdom is you guys. We, as a collective, as a community, are the Dapper Kingdom. That came about from the very, very first tea with Tom. I think we were talking, I think Eleanor, Watermother, was talking about her thesis or her final project that she had to do for, like, she had to make a game for, like, a part of her final project. And we talked about, like, the Theorist Kingdom initially it started, where you had, like, the 4 quadrants, you know, or the 5 quadrants, the 5 kingdoms of the Theorist Kingdom, with Matt and Stephanie being the king and queen of the kingdom. And, like, you would go through each of the battles. And so we, yeah, and so it became like, you know, you'd go to the Style Kingdom and fight Amy. You go to the Film Kingdom and fight Lee. We'd have the Editing Dungeon, where Dan would be overseeing. You'd have to fight him. And then it was like, you'd fight Jason, then you'd fight Matt, and then the real boss would be revealed, which would be Stephanie Patrick, because she was the real boss. But then we started, like, branching into the idea of, like, the Game Theory Kingdom, which would be my kingdom. But then we started going off into the subplot of the Dapper Kingdom. You guys, and so you guys started assigning yourselves roles within the kingdom. And so we became the Dapper Kingdom. And I love that. I love it when like communities like this become known in and of themselves. Like it was not that we forced a name upon you guys. You guys kind of picked your own name. Loxy. Again, that was in the intro clip too. Would you like to relive this memory?
Say it?
I'm just gonna be down here.
Please tell me.
In shame.
Quit the game.
I love her.
All right. Have it your way then.
Please step on me. Wait, what?
Hear this, but I think I can live with that.
What can I say? She has step on me energy. Moving on. Tom wants no one in oxygen not included. Would you like to relive this? You're just putting me... The iceberg is just a chance for you to put me on blast.
Oh no.
Can we talk about the fact that you just murdered me in this game?
Didn't murder.
You blamed me.
Didn't...
And now you've just moved on to deal with pipes. You've not even mourned me, or grieved me, or anything. What is going on? We need conversations.
Just want to say, didn't murder. You killed yourself. Rename the dead. No, we move on.
Yeah, in oxygen not included, a lot of people started dying. And I refused to mourn them because most of them were dumb and killed themselves. And chat put me on blast for it. And Steffi especially put me on blast. Just like this floor. Bye-bye, Snorlax. This is just you, like, pointing out all of my mistakes. I accidentally released Snorlax.
That was the wrong button! No! No! That was the wrong button! It went an extra thing! No!
Yeah, my keyboard was definitely having a funny 5 minutes when it did. It did a lot of double clicks.
Oh, that was the wrong button! No!
Sad trombone.
Oh, that's so upsetting. What is my keyboard?
I got the sad trombone working again. So that was Pokemon Infinite Fusion. And yeah, I accidentally released Snorlax. And then we suddenly found one, miraculously, by no nefarious means whatsoever. The poo impression! Why is he facing the wall?
Christopher Robin, please, would you give me a small smattering of honey? Sora, please don't leave me. Please don't leave me behind.
So yeah, I would do, that was my poo impression that I used to do for my autumn.
Autumn, please to come back. Don't go away.
Eric. Was Eric one of our steeds in Horizon? Oh no, Eric's the Highland cow. Eric is Steffi's Highland cow, which she insists on having. I did check the graves. Yeah, Steffi's Highland cow. Steffi insists on wanting a Highland cow, despite the fact we live in a very hot country now with no backyard. Matt Pat sacrifices Tom over Lee. Where's the reliving of that moment? Where's Matt being put on blast? Basically, that came down to Kanito Pet. So my second ever theory was on Kanito Pet. And Matt had just played it on GT Live. And it goes through your Steam friends and you have to choose like who to sacrifice. And he chose Lee over me. So he sacrificed me. Absolute travesty. I never let him live that down. Ah! Have I seen that artwork before? Because I know we have the one in chat, in the mod stuff. Have I seen this one before? AJ, this is incredible. Yeah, Vibe Slowpoke by AJ. So that came. So Vibe Slowpoke was the first time I really spoke to AJ or had AJ involved in anything. It was from a GT Live when we were, I think it was Chiptide. We were looking at Chiptide's video. And I got excited because I saw a Slowpoke in his intro because I love Pokemon. So I was like, oh, Slowpoke. And Matt was like, why are you excited about that? That's weird. So he thought I was being weird. But I loved it. And then suddenly I see on like Twitter and Instagram, or Twitter and like Reddit, I saw this get posted, this really adorable Dapper Slowpoke. And so I reached out and was like, hey AJ, can I turn this into a emote for chat? And I paid them and it was great. And they've been here ever since. And we absolutely love AJ and all the work they do. Let's see him in chat. Let's go. If you haven't already got them in chat, members, let us see those emotes. Vibes by vibes. Do I pay AJ monthly for it? No, it was a one-off payment. I think that's everything. I think I've seen everything there is to see in this room. Unless because I can't get past Snorlax, obviously. Snorlax is blocking the way. Yeah, all good. Great. It's definitely getting worse the further we go.
Indeed. It is spreading everywhere.
Even though Zekron's research discussed the mind dive, we aren't even sure this will get him back to the way he was.
Are you worried that he'll still be affected by how much the process has already completed?
Yes.
Well, it's entirely possible that he may be partially affected even after we save him, but we don't know that for certain. All we can do is press on. Once we've saved him, then we worry about what comes next.
Yes, you're right, of course.
Those fools seem to have failed.
What?
We may have underestimated them.
It doesn't matter. We must stop them.
I mean, we don't have to stop them, really. We just need to hold them off at the very least, right?
You're right. We just need the process to finish. We could be obliterated, but if the obliteration takes a long time...
I love that these guys are like, we could die. It's okay. If we could die, that's kind of fine. As long as we don't die quickly, it's okay. I don't mind death. I love it when the baddies have big mouths. You two won't stand a chance. I suggest you step aside and learn from your friend's mistake.
Well,
let's go, another battle. Oh.
Surely a third will suffice.
What was that about the baddies having big mouths?
Clearly I need to work on my intimidation. Accurate. Right. What have we got? What are we playing with here? Yeah, we haven't got full MP here. Can I just go after the knight? Because I'm worried about him more so. Oh, AJ! Thank you for the continued membership, friend. Huh? You are desynced. Why is my audio desynced? How about now? Are we back? Are we good? Somehow my voice lagged. That's weird. Okay, gotta keep an eye on that. Good to know. Radiance. Mods. The enemy. I reckon we do that. We use some of her power and get everyone. Oh! Oh! Great. That's really good because they're now like blinded. Yes! Okay, okay. Oh! Steffi took some hits there. Yeah, I'm just gonna go after you. We have some wholesome recovery magic, so we could do that. Wholesome heal, wholesome recovery. Okay. Does it say how much? It doesn't say how much. Okay, let's just go with this then for now. Let's go! Steam Stampede! Yes, and they fell asleep. They fell asleep and blinded. Nice. Yeah, they're done. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, Horizon Slash hits everyone. Good to know. I'm just going to go over a normal attack with Steffi. Okay, so that hits every... Oh, I missed. That's a shame. Okay. Oh, that did like nothing. Okay, good to know. Oh, Steffi ain't doing so hot. Let's Dapper Keeper. We've not got much left. Let's go for a Spider Slash on B. Let's go for magic. That's all allies. Let's just heal Steffi. There we go. This is so fun. Does a good amount of HP. Good to know. About 3,000. We've got... Well, I could do that. So I got 100. Let's go. Oh, missed. Are you kidding? These guys actually have HP. Yeah, I've got nothing now, so I'm just on the attack now. Steffi can continue to attack. Let's go with this move. Oh, Akira, thank you for the $2 super chat, friend. Appreciate you. Yeah, there we go.
Merry Iceberg Day. Have 5 gifted lol.
A 5 gifted. Oh, Akira, thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate you, friend. Appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you. It's time for an item. Yes, it is absolutely time for an item. Yeah, we got loads of air ups, so we're good.
Nice work.
See, it doesn't matter how many goons there are.
Maybe try not to give them any ideas next time.
I didn't think they would actually learn anything.
Anyway, let's keep going. It sounded like we still have time.
Onward then. So now it is time for some items. And time for a little save. Oh, Jade, thank you for the $2 super chat. Amazing. Appreciate you, friend.
The game is amazing. Very proud of everyone in this.
Zekron, did we really have to go this hard? Super chat song. What is the super chat song? I get, is it as in the music? The which is the, I guess the music you're talking about, like, yeah, the music that's playing. So that is the dun, 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 which is you win a Pokemon battle music. So all of my all of my like buttons and things like that, when people donate super chats or when people subscribe or are members, it is it's all tied to it's all tied to that. $50 or more, you sing. It's been a while since yes, basically I put a rule in because people were dumb and kept donating $50 to me, mainly Zekron. And if people started donating $50, I felt like I owed something more than what I was just doing. And so I decided I would sing a song. So if you donated $50 or more via a super chat, you got a song. So that is that one. Hey, put me on blast, why don't you? You put me on blast. You deserve it, Zekron. Jeff Marrow. Jeff Marrow is from Kingdom Hearts 2. It is Jack Sparrow, but because it's not voiced by Johnny Depp and the voice actor, the voice alike is not great because the normal voice alike for Johnny Depp wasn't available. And so we called him Jeff Marrow rather than Jack Sparrow because he's just not quite as good. Infinite Fusion tier list. Yeah, so we did a tier list after we finished What songs were available for 50 quid? Literally, most people could recommend it. So basically, as long as I knew it, I would sing it. But there were just not many songs, like, so it depended on what I knew. Normally, they were musical theatre related or Disney related. So yeah, we did a tier list at the end of the Infinite Fusion to go, here are all the fusions we made. Here is the tier list. I can't remember if there was anything controversial about that tier list or not. Lara Croft voice actors. Oh, this is a fun one. So at my time at Fox, I got to work with so many voice actors. I worked with like the voiceover guy for a lot of Family Guy and American Dad, you know, in a world, that guy. I worked with him and he was great fun. But one of my favorites was a girl called Janelle. And she was so lovely. She was so wonderful to work with. But it turns out she is the 3rd ever voice actor for Lara Croft. Like the video game character. And then another one I worked with, Shelley Blonde, is the 1st ever voice actress for Lara Croft. And I have worked with both of them and they are wonderful people. Absolutely wonderful. Love them to pieces. Oh, a gold statue. Blondes. So if you hadn't picked up from the Lark scene clip, I have a little bit of a thing for blondes, which is why it's hilarious that Steffi is not blonde. But yeah, growing up, my type was always blondes. Like my ex is blonde. A lot of my crushes growing up were blondes. And I still don't know how I feel about this being part of the law. I think it shows that love is real. Don't you think? Steffi goes blonde. Huh? Wait, what? Is something up? Hello, Thomas. What? Let's keep going. I think this place is pulling tricks on me. Huh? That was strange. You! Ah! You tricksters, you! Literally, I think I might die. If Steffi dyed her hair, I think I'd die. Genuinely think I might die if that happened. Zekron, that's hilarious. Good job, friend. Good job. The Ash Ketchum Challenge. Oh, there you go. You've got Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle. So, the Ash Ketchum Challenge. There are some specific interactions for some. That's fun. So yeah, the Ash Ketchum Challenge. So we played as Ash Ketchum if he was put into the Pokemon world, caught Pokemon, released Pokemon as and when he did, and tried to see if Ash could beat the game. It's a fun lot of streams, fun bunch of streams, and I have some big plans for that idea going forward as well. So you'll have to stay tuned for that. Mantike Blush Fund! So Steffi, we went through and found Steffi's perfect Pokemon because Steffi had never really been into Pokemon or never watched Pokemon. So we were like, what is like your favorite Pokemon? What should be your favorite Pokemon? And it was decided that Mantike would be the favorite Pokemon. And they were selling a Mantike little plushie in the Pokemon store. And so I think it was Zekron and Akira donated via Super Chats to pay for Mantike. So we now have a little Mantike plushie. Ooh. Oh, it was Mystic. Sorry, not Akira. It was Mystic and Zekrom. My bad. Sonic Frontiers map. This map is the worst map in gaming. I am pretty certain it is the worst map in gaming. Like, I am almost certain it is the worst map in gaming. It is so bad. So bad. Like, you unlock a node, and it doesn't even open up the part of the map you are standing in. It opens up random pieces all over the place. It is useless. Useless. Jackhammer Tom. So that's from the GT Live, where I also denied the moon. Where we played Jackbox, and so we had like games on our phone, and I was doing this, like to try and win the game, and I was like, no one stops the jackhammer. Jackhammer Tom. So I was the jackhammer, hammering away at my phone to try and win. The broken laptop era. So there was a 2-month stream hiatus because my laptop broke. And they took 2 months to repair it because they are idiots. And so that was the era. There was a 2-month void era, otherwise known as the broken laptop era. La La Land. La La Land is my favorite movie of all time. It's not even that close. Top Gun's a close second, but La La Land is my top movie of all time. I love it. People didn't understand. People that didn't like it because they didn't like the ending don't understand the point of that movie and don't understand the joy that is theater and metaphorical and like symbolic storytelling. It is a fantastic movie. Love it. Boba Fett, wanted, dead, fated, or alive. Boba Fett is the enemy of the Dapper Kingdom. He killed 3 mods in my very first Nuzlocke, including our ace in the hole, Steffi, as Mew. It was just, the absolute worst. Like, if Santi had a Pokemon, it would be Boba Fett. That's all I'm saying. Axe throwing. I'm really good at axe throwing, it turns out. I went axe throwing with Matt and Dorco, and by the end of it, I was the best axe thrower, and I literally hit like bullseyes and bonus things, and me and Dorco went heads to head, and I won. I'm very, very good at axe throwing, so don't get in my way. Oh, we unlocked that, but first we've got to see what's in here. Come on, chat. Let me see it. Let me see them. Let me see those emotes. Or emojis, I suppose they are. There we go. So this comes from I just changed my setup. I think OBS actually had an update, which meant that audio could finally be taken from the main visual cue. And so there were like 3, because I had audio tracks set up for Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. But because I had audio tracks set up from before, and then suddenly new tracks were like added in OBS without me knowing, it blasted audio. It was so loud and we could not figure out why it was so loud. It took ages to figure it out. And so people got jump scared in cafes. People like had their eardrums blown out. But while we were doing that, chat put a bunch of dancing emojis because it was really catchy music. So we danced to the technical difficulties. Just checking there's nothing else in here. I don't think there is. I think it is literally just this, but I gotta check. It feels like this should be a room for secrets. Chat can always identify the vibe. Yep, exactly. The Dapper Quiz! So, our wonderful, wonderful mods, while Zekron works on the iceberg every year, Ghostly and as well as the other mods work on the Dapper Quiz, the annual Dapper Quiz, which basically tests my memory of the last year of streaming. It is a challenge, and this time all of you guys got to play along, and that was really fun. It was great for us all to be it's always fun to look back at the year and kind of the achievements we've hit and what's happened. And I'm always thankful for the mods that we've gathered, because they are wonderful people that put a lot more effort into this than they should do, and that I deserve. So I'm very, very thankful for that. I hope Ghosty doesn't put any dates on the next quiz. Yeah, dates are always the worst. What date did this happen? So it's rough. Sneaking versus sneak. What is this one? I'm not sure what one this one is. This one has escaped my brain. I may need Zekron, the lawkeeper, to inform me. It's from Uncharted. Oh, was this because I was awful at sneaking in Uncharted? Was it because I was awful at sneaking, or was it because I was like, yeah, it's because I was like really bad at it, so I go like, shh, sneaking and keep killing things. First GT short. Oh, which one was my first short? Was that Sonic? Sonic broke his leg. I think we talked about it earlier. Yeah, I think it was me doing Sonic. Which was a really fun short. It's a good short. So people should go and watch that short. And all my shorts. But I think that was the first one. That was before I even became host. Esteban. Oh, Esteban. I miss Esteban so much. These chairs. I've had 2 chairs and none of them have been as comfortable as Esteban. The brand that made Esteban exists in the US. But they don't sell Esteban. They sell another chair that is 4 times the price of Esteban. And so I haven't been able to justify it because it is like $500. And so I can't justify that cost. So I need to find another chair. Find a new Esteban. Esteban Jr. or Esteban II. But he was a good chair. It was a hybrid ergonomic gaming chair. So the back and the headrests were all based on like ergonomic chairs, like the mesh and stuff. But then the base was actually like a leather padded like gamer seat. And oh, so comfy. He was a little squeaky. But he was good. I think that's everything, right? Oh, I've now blocked it. Yep, you were good. Fine. Okay, good. I didn't miss anything. Tom's unpacking versus Steffi's unpacking. My unpacking is basically not unpacking. I am the, no, I'm only in the hotel for a week. I will just live out of a suitcase. Steffi is the, no, we must unpack right now and get everything out of the suitcase and make it feel homely. What are we playing to, Lario? We are playing the Dapper Iceberg. So you know those icebergs that you get where you are doing like the layers of like, oh, well, these is like the top level information on a franchise or an IP. And then you go lower and lower down into like the deep things that only true fans know. That's what this is, but in game form for the Dapper Kingdom. So you are most welcome. It's great to have you. Wedding on the street. That was a wild one. Again, that was very early stream. People decided they were going to get married on stream, like in terms of like in the chat. They had like a wedding and a whole thing. It was very strange. It kind of happened again because I was getting locked into the game. And so next thing I know, I look at the chat and suddenly everyone's talking about getting married. It was very, very odd. Allergic to peeling potatoes. I am. So you may have noticed I have allergies. I've been sneezing a little bit and sniffing because I have allergies. But those allergies don't just work on like the standard like pollen. Because it's a silver birch allergy, there are certain enzymes in certain like fruit and vegetables that mimic the same thing. They mimic the same pollen kind. And some of it's like eating raw apples or eating pears, but it also happens when you peel potatoes. Like when you peel potatoes, the vapors kick off the same allergy response in me. And so I can't peel potatoes because otherwise I sneeze like a madman. And that's not great when you're sneezing all over everyone's chips. Lorxian! The greatest bard to have ever lived. Lorxian. It was the first ever D&D character I made. His balance is awful. He has like plus... Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to pull it up. I'm actually going to pull it up. Because I think I have D&D Beyond on this. So I should have Lorxian on here. So it's my bard. Go away, ad. It's been a while since I've loaded, so it might be it might take a little while. But yeah, Lorxian. Oh, here we go. Characters. Yes, here we go. So he has -3 strength, +2 dexterity, +1 constitution, +2 intelligence, so it ends up being, if you look at the actual numbers, he has 17 charisma, 13 wisdom, 15 intelligence, 12 constitution, 14 dexterity, and 4 strength. He has no battle skills whatsoever, but he is charismatic as all get out. So I have gotten us into places, and he would just like announce himself in a room because everyone needed to know who he was, and he has like a really troubled backstory, but the real thing is that he was half elf, half human, but he was just so like over the top and like, I will save you and everyone's in love with me, and actually like he's kind of pathetic, really. Yeah, he charms the enemies into dying. That was exactly the method. Ah, Tom's plushie tier list. I remember this. Of course, all the Eevees in S tier. Too perfect for this world is Steffi's plushie Charlie. We've obviously got the cooking companions. I didn't have all the cooking companions at that point. I now have all the cooking companions. There they are. Let me do it on this side. There they are. All the cooking companions finally united again. Finally united. We donated a lot of these plushies when we moved. Ash and Amy are Tom's, Brock, and Misty. When did that come about? Was that from one of the Ash Ketchum stream when Ash and Amy were in chat? I feel like that's where that came from. My memory's a little thin on that one. But I do remember vaguely that being a conversation. Ash Ketchum streams, yep, it was a level up stream. Why is the music going so hard, Zekron? Johnny Ray origin story. Wow, I love that he has like this little shrine to him. So Johnny Ray, was the third ever person to find my stream. So the first was obviously Steffi. Then it was Vanessa, because Vanessa was an IRL friend. And then Johnny found me because I was playing Uncharted on Twitch. And he joined and stuck around. And then when everything exploded because of John FNAF, I then basically turned everything into... I was like, I need mods. So anyone who had been around prior to the big explosion became a mod. And I was like, hey, Johnny, do you want to be a mod? We'd love to have you as a mod. And he agreed, and he's been with us ever since. And he's a fantastic mod and a fantastic person. And we're very appreciative that he found us. Matt Pat jump scares. Oh, that happened. I think we were looking through game theory and like the episodes that I've worked on. But obviously you go to like the homepage of game theory and it auto plays, and so it was a Matt Pat jump scare where he would be like, "Hello, internet," and we were like, "Ah!" because we just weren't expecting that to happen.
Hello, internet. Welcome to game theory.
Why did you do that? I hate you so much. Zekron, you evil, evil man. Nominated for a Pro Max Award. Hey! This is from the before times. This is before I became a streamer and a YouTuber and working for a YouTube company. This was when I worked for Fox and Disney. I was nominated as Best Newcomer at the Pro Max Awards. Pro Max is basically the UK's version of the like Oscars, but for promo content. And I was making promo content. That's what I did. And so yeah, I got nominated for Best Newcomer at the Pro Max Awards. I didn't win because it's rigged, and the BBC Newcomer always wins. It doesn't matter. Every year the BBC Newcomer wins. Normally because they're not actually a newcomer. They've been there for 5 years. They've just never been nominated for anything. So it's a whole thing. But yeah, got nominated for an award. Oh, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. Yes! Love Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. One of my favorite games. Absolute cult classic of PS2 era mascots. Absolutely love Ty. We have done all 3 games on the channel. 100% completed both 1 and 2. We didn't 100% 3 because it's BS having to 100% that one. So yeah, it's such a fun game, but I love it. You've got all the portals to the different worlds. The Super Bro shoulder tap. Yes! So, that came from Spider-Man 2, where there was, I think it was Harry and, when Harry realized he had powers, and Spider-Man, obviously Peter Parker, but they did like the shoulder tap to each other. And someone asked, like, wait, is that a thing that, like, guys do? Is that, like, an actual thing? I'm like, yeah, no, like, the shoulder tap, like, the loving bro shoulder tap is, like, a thing. And so because they became super bros, it was, like, super bro shoulder tap, like, these two superhero bros, like, shoulder tapping each other. It was just funny. Team Theorist and Dapper Friends immune to caps rules. So we have a caps rule. Because, speaking of which, hello, Rain Monster. The reason is because it got so... It just got a lot. There were a couple of streams where there were just a lot of all caps in chat. And it basically just became too much to read, and it became very shouty and very loud and a little bit difficult for the mods to handle. So we implemented a rule that no caps locks, not all caps in chat. But Dapper Friends and Team Theorist Team Theorist members are immune because they're not in chat enough to know the rules, basically. Oh! Did not expect that to open. Tangler card. Tangler was my first ever Pokemon card. I was given it by a friend on the playground, and that literally was like the start of my Pokemon journey. He gave me this card. I didn't know what Pokemon was really at the time, and that made me just like fall in love with the franchise. I got into the cards, I got into the show, I got into the games, the whole thing. All because of a Tangler card. Tiny build controller. Here it is. A Xbox controller. Don't hit the mic, Tom. Bye. See that? Tiny build. The sticker is wearing now, but it was one that I think was gifted to Matt and to Theorist, and we were clearing out the office, and he was just like, "Do you want it?" I was like, "Yeah, I need an Xbox controller." So yeah, that's that one. Steffi threatens to throw plushies. So when I don't listen to chat, or if I'm ignoring chat because I'm too focused in the game, if Steffi needs to get my attention for something like my audio's out of sync, or something else happened that I need to be aware of, Steffi would come into my room and throw plushies at me to get my attention. That's what that's about. Disney Fox, as I've kind of talked about, I worked for Disney and Fox before my job in the YouTube world. So yeah, that is a different part of my life, working for Disney and Fox. It was my first proper job out of university. I did bit pieces here and there for different shows, but that was my first proper job out of university. Car shuts it down post-proposal. Oh, so Steffi, when I proposed to Steffi, we were in the car, we had some of the heating on, things like that, which when the car's battery had gone flat. So when we were then trying to drive home from me proposing to Steffi, the car wouldn't start. We then jump-started the car with a hill push, and Steffi panicked and turned the car off again, which meant that the car, once again, we had to jump-start it a second time. It's just, it was just a funny moment that happened. Can't Help Falling in Love, that also comes from my proposal. I sang a rendition of Can't Help Falling in Love by Pentatonics. I did the a cappella version, recorded it, and played it for Steffi, and at the end it said, Stephanie Grace, will you marry me? And there we had it. So yeah, that's where that comes from. Prinny Dude Fake One. Oh my gosh, that is a callback. So Prinny Dude, I showed it on a stream once. Prinny Dude was a guy who I found in the early days of the internet on DeviantArt, who made really cool Fakemon. Absolutely loved his Fakemon. And then his name suddenly came back into my head when we were doing a stream, and I was like, oh, I've got to show you guys this. And I did, and it's so good. It's so fun. He was just one of those guys who just like appeared in the very, very early days of like the internet. Don't know what he's doing now. Hope he's doing all right. Some sick ASMR streams. So when I've been sick and I've not got any voice, I obviously have to kind of get close to the mic and talk like this all the time. So with kind of ASMR streams because I'm too sick to talk, and so that's where that kind of comes from. Do I want to look inside the trash? Seriously, it's just a... So, I still want to look. What could possibly be in here other than trash? Maybe something valuable. What makes you think that? Pokemon taught me this. In that case, in case you haven't noticed, this isn't Pokemon. Let me look! Fine. You rummage around the garbage can, looking for something truly valuable. Maybe not even valuable. You'll take useful at this point. You dig around, you feel something solid. You can't quite make out what it is by touch alone, but it is, after all, covered in garbage. Do you take it out of the garbage? Well, I'm in this deep, so... You need to give the object a quick pull, bringing it up from the depths of the trash. Obtain a case of essence. Holy moly, there really was something in there. What is essence? Increase? Oh, this is stat increases. Heck yeah. So, Zekron, here's the question. Do I need to give all these to me? Or do I give them to my partners, my party? I assume me. I think it's up to you. I mean, I just normally give them to me. In any game. I normally just give them to myself. I'll deal with it in a sec. I usually boost their best stat. Interesting. Leontile bet on Game of the Year 2024. So yeah, I bet Lee that Astrobot wouldn't win Game of the Year. And I was wrong. I was happily wrong. I'm glad it won. I expected Elden Ring to win. So, yeah, I bet Lee $5 and it didn't work. Posh Tom. Posh Tom was my nickname at university. I was called Posh Tom because there was another Tom who was like Rocker Tom. He was like metal, long hair, eye makeup, leather jackets, the lot. And then there was me, and I spoke like this. So they were like, oh, you're Posh Tom. So I became Posh Tom. So yeah, so Posh Tom was my nickname at university. Also got this thing in the middle. Tom is an art. Yeah, let's relive that moment. Why not? I believe it says I'm gonna be an uncle. This is an old. And I do have a T-shirt that says I'm gonna be an uncle, by the way.
Got a lot of stuff.
Or did.
Like a lot of stuff is packed away, so I just grabbed an old shirt, and this was from when my brother-in-law announced to us that they were gonna be parents, and I was gonna be an uncle, which was exciting. To the States? No, just moving.
Oh, does it not play the end of it? Oh, that's not what I meant to play. Oh, several minutes later.
For comparison, well, I'm 6 foot. So the big...
There it is, it said I'm going to be an auntie. So that was Steffi's shirt.
That's gotten mixed up in the wash. That's hilarious.
So that was Steffi's shirt that then got mixed in with my shirts.
That's hilarious.
So it said that I'm going to be an auntie.
If you couldn't get... I say, this T-shirt was from my my brother-in-law going, oh, look, you're all going to be... uncles and aunties. This is Steffi's, therefore, but because they're just black T-shirts, they ended up in my drawer. So I've ended up with I'm gonna be an auntie T-shirt. That's hilarious. I didn't realize this.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
You never did give that back. It was comfy. What are you, skull thing? Who's that ghastly? That's a deep cut. That's a real deep cut. So that, when I was a kid, I had a poster of the first 150 Pokemon on my bedroom wall. And whenever I go, who's that Pokemon? Because it didn't used to be related to the episode like it is in the more modern stuff. It was like, who's that Pokemon? So I then go run upstairs and look at the silhouettes and try and guess which one it was. From his ghastly silhouette doesn't look like ghastly. Because ghastly silhouette is mostly the gaseous, like, orb. The gaseous part, right? All the specks and all of that stuff. But obviously, if you're looking at it as a kid, you're expecting to see a ball, really. And so it's the one that stumped me. It is the one that stumped me. And I never lived it down. I never forgot. Boom. Gosh, there's lots of things going on here. Huh. Oh god, this is a loud room. Oh my gosh. Life of Ludovic was my grad film. It was a period piece I made as my grad film for university, my final film that I did. It was a pilot episode for a show called The Life of Ludovic. I'd still love to make that show one day. Oh, I'm being told I must do a little save. I'll do a little save. But yeah, Life of Ludovic was my grad film. Period piece based on a guy who was sent to war, loses his girl, all this stuff. It was a wild time. But yeah, this room is loud. Imposter MatPat joint stream. So that... Yeah, time check. I'm aware we're nearly there. We're nearly at 2 hours. We'll probably finish this room. But yeah, MatPat joins the stream. So I was streaming Thai on Twitch. And suddenly, I get a MatPat joining the Twitch chat. And I'm at first like really skeptical, being like, this can't be Matt, right? This isn't like Matt. It just can't be, surely. Lo and behold, it was actually Matt on stream. And he was very, very sweet and was very, very kind about my work. But yeah, it was just funny seeing him show up in chat randomly. Oh, there's not too much left unless you need to head out. Okay, well, we might as well finish Steffi's route then. Crash Bash, Pokemon Gold were my first ever games. Crash Bash was my first ever PlayStation game, and Pokemon Gold was my first ever Game Boy game. So those, when people ask me like what my first ever games were, that's the answer. Facebook streams! For those of you who don't know, I started out as a Facebook streamer. Because I wanted to see if being a like first mover made a difference. It did not. It was not very helpful actually. Facebook's algorithm makes no sense. So I initially started as a Facebook streamer, then went to multi-streaming, then moved to YouTube, and who knows, maybe we'll go back to multi-streaming some point soon. Chat text versus Tom's lights. So in the early days of chat, chat used to be colorful through the thing I was running it from. And there was a stream theory where there was a theory that the chat color was determined by the background light color that I had selected. This turned out not to be true. It wasn't anything to do with that. It was completely random, but it was the same enough times that it did make it feel like it was considerate. I miss the lights and colors. My goal is to change my overhead light. Because like we've got this light in the background, which is very cool, but I've got this big overhead light, and right now it's just warm and doesn't really do anything. My goal is to swap that out for a big purple light or an RGB light, so I can change colors, and then I can change the colors of like the thing in the background as well, and control it all via like my phone. That is the goal. We do miss purple background. Let's talk. Oh my gosh, that is such a deep cut. Who here knows about Let's Talk Theory? Who amongst you knows the legend that is Let's Talk Theory? LTT. Let's Talk Theory was my first YouTube show. I made it on my own channel. It was designed to be a media theory education show because I'd learned a lot about media theory in my degree and my studies, but I really struggled with like, because there were a lot of papers explaining some of these terms, but not a lot of like videos putting them in simple terms. So I made a series to put them into simple terms so that people could find those videos and watch them. They ended up getting uploaded to like university websites for people to go, look, this is what it means to have non-linear storytelling. This is what genre means. This is what camera angles mean. That sort of stuff. I loved making it at the time. It was just a lot of work, and so I couldn't keep it up. But that was my first ever YouTube show, and actually is part of the reason I landed this job. But they are on the old channel, the dead channel. Yeah, they got a fair few views. Yeah, considering I had like no following, they did all right. No Pokeball proposal. Oh, so I wasn't allowed to propose to Steffi using a Pokeball. I wanted to have the I choose you Pokeball moment. Steffi wouldn't let me. Alex Rider book series. Alex Rider is a fantastic book series. If you've never read it, they turned it into a movie and a show, I think. They weren't very good. But there were several, there were like 10 books in the series. It's a fantastic series about a boy who basically becomes a schoolboy who becomes a spy. So it's like every school kid's fantasy. Rejected by America once. I got rejected. So this visa that I'm on, it was the second time we applied for that visa. Technically speaking, actually, I was rejected twice. Technically speaking, it was just, I was rejected for 2 different visas. One was the lottery visa, so I wasn't rejected, I just didn't get it. But I was actually rejected for this visa once. And so I then ended up getting, we had to reapply, which then took another like 6 months. But we finally got it. We finally got the visas, and here we are. A different Pidgeotto. That is very deep cut. So in my Ash Ketchum challenge, I lost. My computer broke and I had to send it for repair. And so I lost all the data. The entire save file I lost. So I had to redo the save in my own time to get back to the point where we were. And the only thing that changed was that Pidgeotto, like the stats probably changed, but like the main thing that changed was that Pidgeotto was a different gender. It was a male the second time around, it was a female the first time around. It was just one of those funny little things of going, if people notice whether Pidgeotto is different. The deal for meeting Tom and MatPat at the same time. So, before I became host of Game Theory, but was creative director, so I was going to events with Matt, Chat and I had an agreement that basically if Matt and I were together and any of you saw us together, you had to ignore Matt and come straight to me and go, oh my gosh, are you Dapper Mr. Tom? Just so like Matt could see how it felt to be on the other side of it. But that was the deal. Sadly, it never happened because Matt retired and then I became the host of Game Theory. So now people talk to me about being Tom Game Theory. The agreement still stands if you see them together. It's true. The agreement does still stand. Most likely to become famous. That was me. My high school yearbook. I was voted most likely to become famous. And it was one of those things, everyone expected it to be for like movie making or for theater. Lo and behold, it was not for that. And lo and behold, it actually happened. I think I'm one of the only people from the yearbook who actually made it. Who actually did the thing they were voted most likely to do. So here we go. We can still do it if you and Santi are together. Yes, there we go. Nellie's onto it. I like you, Nellie. You can stay. Yes, basically, if you meet me and Santi at the same time, you have to come and talk to me first and be like, oh my gosh, you're Mr. Tom, and just ignore Santi. ME6 and Streambot are brothers. Yeah, so we have Streambot, and then we have MEE6 from Discord, who is the Discord bots. So they are brothers, and they work together. Gym leader Tom. Oh yeah, we talked about if I was a gym leader, what would I be? And I basically said I'd probably be a fire type. Because there are some very, very cool fire types. I've always loved the fire type. So I'd be a fire type and we'd be in a volcano. Kind of like Blade is in the anime, but not in the games. Ninetales, Camerupt, Seraledge, Chandelure, Darmanitan, and your ace would be a Hisuian Arcanine. Yes! The gym would be in a volcano. The puzzle centered around adjusting geyser levels in order to reach the end of the gym. Your trainers would be all gentlemen trainers, naturally. Your pun name was either Thermos or Moltom. We never decided. Accurate. Form teacher predicts the future of Dapper Mr. Tom. Oh my gosh. Yes. So I was going through old stuff, and my teacher, she was an English teacher, my form tutor, and so she wrote poems and wrote a little verse about every member of the class, which was very, very sweet. But the one for me talked about how I was always looking dapper. And I'm like, I don't even think at the time I had like clocked that. It subconsciously sat in my brain and became Dapper Mr. Tom down the line. Tom and Dapper Brothers Timon and Pumbaa impressions. Yeah, so that me and my brother used to do Timon and Pumbaa impressions. I was Pumbaa, he was Timon. Used to do them for talent shows and various things because we were silly and dumb and knew The Lion King 3 off by heart. But it all came from a trip to Disney World where you would play as, there was Timon and Pumbaa and they would like, the show's about to start. Timon is my makeup. I can't do it now because my voice is broken. But there was stuff like that where it was like, Timon, does my makeup look good? You look like a pig. Thanks! And I used to do it. I can't do the impression anymore, sadly. But yeah, we used to do those impressions all the time. Wait, is this Zekron's library? Just a bunch of video games. I remember Zekron's library from the first time we were here. Looks like the bestiary of all the creatures in the Dapper Kingdom. Yeah, this is Zekron's library. Sometimes your greatest enemy looks back at you in the mirror. Oh, that's deep. That feels deep. I don't know if that's a reference to something, but that's deep. It looks like a bunch of random notes. Something about the price of stained glass and chair design. What is that a reference to? That feels important. Is that just something I need to... These things... What's this? It looks like a folder of dossiers on all the mods. What's going on with this book? The handwriting is inconsistent. I know what you fear. Don't pretend you know me. I know enough. Leave me alone. I'm afraid it's too late for that. They will purge you of me. I know they will. Your faith is admirable, but we both know you can't hold out forever. Why not just give in? Because I don't want to be like you. No. It's because you don't want to see what you are capable of when you are not shackled by weakness. Kindness is not weakness. You could have so much more if you just let me in. It wouldn't compare to how much I would lose. Soon you won't have a choice. Then leave me in peace. We shall see how this plays out. Very well. I shall delight in the moment you break free of your bonds and come crawling to me on your knees to tell me that I was right to enlighten you. And I shall delight in the moment when I am rid of your lies, when you no longer haunt me with your whispers, when you no longer instill doubt in me. You want to know the sad truth? That's not me. Ooh, the music got as well. It feels very deep. Last time I looked in here, there was nothing but some of Zekron's clothes. Could there really be anything else in here? Oh, new subscriber! Thank you for subscribing, friend. Appreciate it. Only one way to find out. You search the wardrobe, yes. Clothes. More clothes. Wait, what is this? The Lopunny cloak! So Zekron was Lopunny in our Nuzlocke. And died tragically, I believe, to a Wobbuffet. Right, gifted to Zekron when he turned into a very beautiful rabbit. Have at it, artists. Oh, why can't I use that? I just realized I'm wearing Harry's suit. I've got the blade rang, because that's a keyblade mixed with a boomerang from Ty. I'm wearing Harry's suit. I don't recall if we see it in game, but Harry definitely has this suit too. While it looks like you could throw it, it will definitely not come back. Because you aren't Zekron. Oh, so it's a Zekron only item. Interesting. What has she got? The volcano scepter. Apparently, the queen loves volcanoes. Pity it's the only one the opposite side of the kingdom. Steffi wears this dress when she goes out to visit the Highland Cow Grove. Yes, secret's out. Very good. Tom talks.
Why did they have to give them butts?
Use the keyblade.
Why did they give the Dusk nobody henchmen booties? Like, why did they shade them that way? They could have just had like a flat section, but no, they had to literally shade them and everything. Like, why? Heartless, we never had to deal with the booty issue. Oh no, I suppose we did with the big angel ones. But they were like the big grand angels. They deserved a booty. These guys do not deserve a booty. Why can't babies be more aesthetically pleasing? They definitely toned down
Spikier.
her
I'll just take a look.
assets, because this is a Disney property. The big mummy energy that Lady Demetresque gives us, where it feels like she could literally step on you. I can attack his midriff? Craven looking kind of hot, though. With his shirt off like that, like... Game recognized game.
There we go. Balls everywhere.
Give me all of your balls. Balls! How may I serve you? Balls! Give me balls!
Ready, rock?
Give me your balls! Give me all of the balls! A bird made out of balls. Who'd have thought?
Love it.
Then that's our cue to leave. See you
Again,
later,
this is in the
Metro
intro for a
SBO.
reason.
Give 'em heck! And if you need any meat chopped, say the word. I don't want any meat chopped by you ever, Vector. Please never chop any meat of mine. There are African black dogs that live in Africa. Yes, but is Donald black? And did Disney really want to have that fight? Go. Evil robot doggo, but robot doggo nonetheless.
Nice doggy, kitty.
Yeah, is it a kitty? Is it like a saber tooth? Because if it's a cat, then I'm okay with like killing it. If it's a dog, less so. So tiddly.
Tasty.
I feel tasty in a weird way. Jesus! Jesus is hero. Superman! This has gone so far off the rails already. Superman plus God is Jesus. God plus King Kong. Jesus plus King Kong. King Jesus Kong! Obviously! Obviously that's where that goes. What about King Jesus Kong, King Shark? King Kong Shark! Yes! Plus Monkey. No, just back to King Kong. Tarzan plus Hercules? Superman, apparently. Super Jesus! Super Jesus! What? No! No, I heard my poison first! No! Are you serious? He would have died! He would have died! Thank you, I am.
Oh, this is just fun.
Gonna, you know, it's fine. We're just gonna have Princess Peach just squirt cream everywhere. It's probably fine. I don't see any issues with that statement. Come on, Peach, get that cream sorted. Go on, I believe in you. Go on, cream. Peach, show us your cream skills. Come on. You can do it, I believe. Hey, guys, just be thankful. I could have spent my time talking about Peach's cake and I didn't. So, eat. What are they going to have me do with all my cream this time? What do you expect me to do? Look, we've now got to... We've literally got to fill Peach's cake with cream. Like, I don't... Just cover Peach's cake in cream. That's all they're asking us to do. We are the master of Peach's cake! Respectfully, of course. I mean, they're pretty large. They look like quite dense cakes to me. Blake. Moon denier and cake appreciator. Always. I've always appreciated a good cake. Twins. So you're telling me it's about whoever puts cream on the cake fastest. That's what you're telling me right now. Which one of us was the fastest creamer? It's fine. No, like, it's a little bit of extra cream. No one's gonna mind a bit of extra cream. Especially not in that location. Peach's cake does win. Peach's cake will always win. Peach has the best cake in Mario, obviously. See, we just, like, look. Nailed it. Nailed Peach's cakes. We are the best. Ugh.
I have nothing more to say to any of you. I have nothing else to say. Oh gosh, there's a lot in this one. Oh my gosh. Next page.
I'm just imagining me kicking down the door and going, I need your balls!
Tron!
Probably not the best thing to go, Tron's on the floor dying, and then we just confetti. But you know, it's fine. It works.
Why are you here?
Oh, I can smash her. That's interesting. I probably should have rephrased that. I probably shouldn't have said it that way. Moving on! You are a turner. Unlike your friend from earlier. Oh ho ho, baby! Suck on that big one.
Well, there is one advantage to being me. Something you can never imitate. Really? What's that? Having you for a friend. Then I guess...
Sorry, I don't know what came over me.
I've got something...
Ravishing necklace, I'm awash with joy! Oh my. In the words of George Takei.
Yep, that one was, yep. Oh, the Binding of Isaac collab!
You would? I'm on it.
Yep.
Don't mind me.
Do
the
what
main
you
reason I
choose.
play this character is for exactly this purpose. Let's see what this does.
Don't bring it over here!
I panicked!
Ouchie!
What the hell?
Right, if
Don't
you
worry,
would.
guys. I got it this time.
All right, you don't
Yeah,
give the
no, someone else.
We did it,
That's
chat.
me. Apparently, I'm reckless. I sure did explode a lot. To be fair.
Why is Tom lustful?
Because, Dad, do you not know me?
Most hearts?
I guess I don't.
Hey, Dan, you're looking mighty fine today.
Oh, stop it. Oh yeah, here's some more. I think that's number 1.
I see. I'm already farting. Now I'm gonna start peeing, it seems.
I hate this so much.
Rye is just all the bodily functions today.
It sure is called number 1.
Okay. Grab it.
I'm just
And then
a
I'm
little
cozy.
baby. I love
Watch
I'm
out.
wearing it under my...
Tom!
What just happened?
It was a bomb, dude!
I literally picked up
into
an item!
a bomb!
I didn't even see what was going on! You gave me no warning!
I said, watch out, and you were talking, and then you blew up.
You
Shout
should
out
have
the Forever
waited for
Alone
me
reference.
to finish!
Alright, I'm bomb. Fire in the hole!
Thank you!
Baby.
Oh, well now you get to have 2 names, Dan. You don't have to pick
Oh,
anymore.
Okay, so that can be Bartholomew, and this could be Lucy. I think those are great names.
That was a huge win. Getting Bartholomew
There you go, chat.
onto Dan's chat without him realizing. Huge win.
There we go,
Huge
that's
win.
I would have gone with Jebediah and Jedediah, but that's fair. That's fine.
I mean, I like the
That's
biblical
also
names
very
of...
good.
I like the biblical names of Uz and Buzz.
That would be appropriate, too. Alright.
What does the moon do?
The
Doesn't
moon
exist.
teleports you to a secret room.
I see.
Tom, we've got to get over this.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I'm so happy you said that.
Rye, I think that's you. I think I accidentally picked up.
My patchwork health bars.
That's okay. Tom, grab that one too.
What one? I can't see anything.
The
thing in the middle.
Wait, you can't
say it. Say it, Dan. Say it.
Can you take the gimp mask, please?
With pleasure, Dan. For you, of course I will.
Right. Why don't you grab the cluster bombs?
Sure.
So, Tom, when you take damage, it has a chance of dropping a soul heart.
Nice.
It's pretty good. I don't like that I had to say that.
You're welcome.
What, Dan, you don't like asking me to wear a gimp mask?
He didn't even get to attack us. I feel bad.
I don't.
The mighty cone out a whole new world. I'm here to dig holes and break kneecaps, and I'm all out of holes. Oh, there's a hole inside my hole. Oh, I love it when there's a hole inside my hole. Ooh. We found another hole in my hole. There's holes within holes within holes. My hole is deep and vast. This is incredible. Yeah, I've gone for like the deep and narrow approach to my hole. I prefer a narrow. Like, let's go deep, but we'll keep the focus narrow. Nobody wants a wide gaping hole. Tom's hole has a major blockage. See? You say I'm bad. But you guys are just as bad as me. You just don't want to admit it. That's what this is about, isn't it? Tom is now a gold digger. Yeah. I'm a gold digger who's just enjoying time playing in the hole. You know? What's the point in playing around in the hole if you're not going to get some gold out of it? It's like, oh, see, now that I'm hearing this secondhand, I'm like, oh no, I hear it now. That sounds like your bad nickname in high school. Hi, what's your name? I'm Weak Knees. It's the guy on like the football team that nobody really wants on the team, but he's like had too many. But he was like a legend at one point, but he clearly had an injury. And so it's like, yeah, he's Weak Knees because he keeps injuring his knees on the field. Look how deep this hole is. Look at it. I've never known a hole so deep. Why am I stuck? Would you like to see a much better version of this entry? Be sure to check out the short made by the wonderful Queen Steffi. Oh, that's really sweet. I'm so dead. No, darn it. No, that was the wrong call. I'm stuffed now. That's it. I'm dead. I'm so 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 dead. I am just unbelievably dead. I'm unbelievably dead. Dead, 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 dead. I'm so dead. Dead, 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 dead. I am so dead. I'm somehow not dead. Oh! What? Oh, so he just decided to kill me. Oh, great. So it took me all the way back into master form. There we go. Song about not dead. And this is it, I think. I think that is... Close the book. I believe that's everything in this room. I think we have checked everything, right? I'm sure chat will yell at me if I haven't. But that was a nice little break. Hey Tom, developer Zekron here. Forgive me for the abrupt fourth wall break, but I felt it necessary before you go through this door. This door leads to the more emotional entry in this iceberg. I just wanted to give you a bit of a heads up so you could be ready for it, rather than like last time where it was so sudden, which I'm sorry for. Anyway, I just wanted to say that. I hope you enjoyed the iceberg thus far. I'm loving it, Zekron. Appreciate the heads up. A big C in me. That's the only entry in this room. So, this actually, there's an update in this, there's a development in this. So, for those of you who don't know, the Big C in Me is my dad's YouTube channel and social media. The Big C in Me, it refers to, you know, we talk about the Big C a lot in society. and that is cancer. And, you know, and so like 2.5 years ago, he was diagnosed with bowel cancer, which got to stage 4 and it spread to his liver and to his lungs. I learned this very, very recently, but at that time he was given about 3 years to live. So he made a channel to basically go over his journey, talk about his goods, his bads. He talked about his a lot about his faith in this. My dad's a pastor as well. That should probably be made clear. So he talked a lot about his faith and how, like, you go through, how can you continue to have faith when you got cancer, right? Like, oh, if God gave you cancer, how can you still believe that God is good? That kind of stuff. So he talked a lot about that. And he, went through, you know, we've had botched surgery. So when actually, at the time that I was rejected for a visa, he also basically had the prognosis of there's nothing more we can do. We've done the surgeries as we can. We can't do anything more. But he maintained, you know, his strength. Like, the whole point, the big C in me, right? So he had the big C, cancer, was in him, but he believes, you know, and we believe that he has a bigger C in him, which is Christ. Christ in me is very much like the, you know, part of the talking point of the Bible and the whole thing of, like, you know, we have something bigger and greater than anything in this world, which is Jesus. And so he did all that. So he had some botched surgeries, but things started to look up. And he has just finished having, so that bad surgery happened. Then last October, when we were reapplying for our visa, he was allowed to have a second operation, which never happens, by the way. And this time they were successful. They removed the cancer from his liver. The cancer had already been removed from his bowel. He has had cancer removed from his liver. And then over the last 2 weeks, he was taken into a hospital, into a clinic that only sees 30 patients a year. And he got in. And so they were able to operate on his lungs and get the 2 cancer spots on his lungs off. And so they have to do a couple more tests. But if all has gone according to plan, he will be dubbed or deemed, what do they call it? NED, which is no evidence of disease. That's not strictly cancer-free. There is still a chance it comes back, so he's not like in remission or anything. They have to do a bunch more tests. He needs to do, like, every 3 months he'll have to get a scan to make sure it hasn't come back. But he will have no immediate evidence that he has cancer. Which, again, like, all these things, right? He got into a clinic that only sees 30 patients a year. He had a second operation, which he shouldn't have had. He got a port to help with the chemo, which he shouldn't have gotten. There have been a number of things he shouldn't have had, and yet he got them. And so, like, that comes down to, you know, we talk about faith, and we talk about having a faith that, like, you know, pushes through, and you can, and a God who is bigger. And clearly it feels like he is bigger because all of this happened. So yeah, we've got some great news. So that it's a big, so it's not as emotional for me this time, Zekron, as it was last time. Last time we were in the midst of everything looking pretty bad, but now it's looking pretty good. Like, he's going to be able to go and continue his charity work in Africa. He's going to be able to come here and visit us because now, without the cancer, he can get health coverage for travel insurance, which he couldn't while he had cancer. So yeah. We just lost my father in-law to leukemia, so I'm very happy to hear your dad is doing well. Thank you, Feisty. I'm really sorry to hear your story. Cancer sucks. Cancer just sucks, and it takes some very good people, and it's amazing that my dad has managed to claw his way back through. But yeah, so. Yeah, we do a charity of cancer at some point. I mean, we might have something in the works, not on this channel, but for something else at some point soon. Who's lost multiple people to the big C? This is an amazing thing. Thank you, Mad Maximus. Appreciate it. Little save. Oh, I should have little saved. What the? Is this the end? The door is gone, and all there is this.
I don't like the look of this, Tom.
What a surprise. I would never have guessed that the king and queen...
Oh wow, it's personalized!
...to interfere. I am honored to...
Oh, I don't like that sound. This is the big bad. It looks like just the other creatures we've encountered. I expected more.
Thomas, focus.
No! Oh, yes, quite right. I love that you've just made me completely, like, subservient to Steffi. She just, like, corrects me. I'm like, oh, yes, you're so right.
Much more than I appear. I pull the strings here.
If that's true, then I demand you relinquish your hold on Zekron. If you do so, we will let you leave peacefully.
Where's the fun in that? Besides, my work here is done. Would you like to meet you?
No, do I have to fight Zekron? New friend? What is that?
That is the beautiful parasite that has been eagerly waiting for its chance to finally have the host to control. As the toxicity developed here, the parasite grew more and more. This is incredible. Control, and thus complete the corruption. It will allow your pathetic lawkeeper to become so beautifully twisted, it's almost like he will be a new person. But first, it must take care of you. Can't have you interfere any longer than you already have. And while I would love to stay and watch the carnage, I really must go. More schemes to hatch, more toxicity to spread. So long, Your Majesty.
So cool! No! It's vanished! The coward!
We'll deal with it one day, but right now we have more pressing matters to attend to.
Indeed. Hold on just a little longer, Zekron. Let us end this parasite. Toxic corruptor parasite emerged. Oh, my voice. Gosh, okay. Well, at least we're like fully healed. Radiant bombardment! Okay, nice. Excellent hit, nice. Okay, Steffi's taking some decent damage. Alright, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going with Sonic Fury. We need you to heal. Nice. Some solid hits. Steffi's gonna heal themselves. Okay, we've already healed themselves. Oh gosh, she's got a status effect now. Do it again, Steffi. Oh, missed. Dang it. Oh my gosh, that hit so hard. Oh, that didn't work. That didn't do what I was hoping it would do. My bad. I've got nothing to use on that front. Let's just attack for now. Magic, we're going to use a wholesome recovery to heal everyone. Didn't heal us as much, or her as much. Oh, poison. Smart. Wasn't even paying attention to... Okay, only 600. chair up so that we can get our MP and HP back. You're going to heal some more. Keep you going. Cool, I am avoiding all these status effects. That's good. Let's do one more wholesome heal on Steffi. Oh no! No! I now have a status effect. No! Gosh, how much HP does this thing have? Oh my gosh, they're smart. I don't think that's the move. I think we just need to heal everyone with a peak chair up, I think. So that at least now gives Steffi a chance. Oh, gosh, that hurts so much! Right, we're just going to keep attacking. Steffi is going to use Wholesome Recovery and heal us both. There we go! Woo! Woohoo! We did it! Did we do it? Is that us getting pulled out by Ghostly? Within seconds of defeating the toxic corruptor parasite, the Mind Dive team was pulled back into the Shadow Realm, thanks to Ghostly keeping an eye out for signs that they had stopped the corruption. They all breathed a sigh of relief as they saw Zekron awaken from his coma of torment. While he was being in immense torture, he is now right as rain, almost like nothing happened. There was hugging, high-fiving, shoulder tapping, and more as our valiant heroes and heroines celebrated their victory. And what better way to celebrate than with a feast? Surely the host of the Shadow Realm could whip up something up in a jiffy.
I still can't thank you all enough for saving me. I don't know what would have become of me if the corruption had taken.
I love it. Still love that we have voice acting. I think it's best we didn't get to find out.
Fair enough.
Still, it is a frightening thought that one could completely lose themselves because of toxicity.
Oh, the moral message!
I completely agree. I wouldn't want to have to face any of you if it came down to that.
And to think that all it took was a single entity of toxicity to start it all.
That's why I believe we should do all we can to stop any toxicity from even having the opportunity to affect anyone.
That is why it is the perfect place for everyone who wants to avoid toxicity.
Yes! Amen!
The wholesome nature of the kingdom is constantly at war with toxicity, pushing it far away.
But like Autumn said, none took a single entity to cause this much trouble.
Yeah. Sometimes that's all it can take. When it comes to toxicity or even negativity, it doesn't take much to affect someone. No matter how positive and wholesome a person is, the power of the negative and toxic is overwhelming. They infect our hearts at an insane rate.
Fortunately, that is all too true. But that's why we have each other. When someone is down, we will do all we can to lift them up again. No different than what you all did for me. No one is alone in the Dapper Kingdom. We just need to make sure everyone knows that. So when toxicity shows itself, we will be there to snuff it out. But until that day, all we can do is prepare and be ready for what comes next. And I'll try not to solo the big bad next.
Yeah. Animal Sprites by What Dragon, Snorlax by, I assume these are all things that are in RPG Maker. Written, programmed, and designed by, produced by Zekron. Voice actor roles in order appeared Zekron himself, Velasca Hydraxion, Unnamed Big Bad, Shade 2, Ghost and Calamity, Pippin themselves, Shade 1, Steffi herself, Dapper King Tom, technically Tom did choose the stream. Vanessa herself, Water Mother herself, Mystic herself, Kira herself, Johnny Ray himself. I'd love it if just one of the mods was voiced by someone else randomly. Dapper Artist, Starry, Lexus, Glitch, Dragon, Blue Sky J, Tora, Okami, Wither, Pylon. Thank you all for allowing me to showcase your art. I am always in awe of your incredible talents. Official Dapper Kingdom character artwork. Commissioned by Zekron. Artwork by Ainum's Work. Music. Cyberdeck BMG made by Pearfinch. Track for the Dapper Museum was made by Youngtown. All other music made by RPG Maker and their DLCs. Radiant Queen Steffi. Oh, everyone has their art. I hope you enjoyed this little adventure with the Dapper Kingdom. I had a ton of fun making this version of the iceberg. Right now, I have no clue what comes next, as this version really went places. The hardest part of having a reason for there to be an iceberg. So, the hardest part is having a reason for there to be an iceberg. So this version hopefully made sense, hopefully. I'll do my best to figure it out so we can keep this journey going and get a look at all the lore of the kingdom. Thank you once again to all the mods for lending your support in every way possible. I really could not have done it without you all. Thank you for all the Dapper citizens out there. Your excitement for this installment fueled my drive to get this done and done well. I hope you all enjoyed the show, and I hope you will stick around for the things to come. Thank you, Tom, for building this community and allowing for all of us to be here. We are so happy to be part of this, and we always look forward to the streams. Truly, this is the best community out there. So many wonderful people. And thank you for being down for our silly ideas. I know we can be a bit much sometimes, but we really do it all out of love for the big internet family. And finally, thanks for playing. Thank you, Zekron, for making it. Incredible. Incredible. And I believe are there more secrets depending on who we choose to have join our party, because that might be we have to do other routes next time. Yeah, exactly. We have to go through and explore the other routes that are available. So this is not done. We are not done with the iceberg. We are merely done with a single part of the iceberg. You can play with the other mods routes. Exactly. So we'll be playing. You also missed a secret area. No, I missed a secret area. So there is more to come. We will revisit more of this iceberg, but thank you so much, Zekron, for everything. This has been incredible. This is awesome. And thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, please do like the stream so that Zekron knows how much you appreciate what he has done for us. And of course, if you're new, consider subscribing so that you understand this lore next time it comes around. It really, really helps us out. Thank you, of course, to our members, especially our Dapper advisors, Zekron, Koi, and Akira, and of course the Dapper royalty that is Queen of Obsession. Thank you guys so much for your constant support. We will be back, I believe. We're not back on Tuesday. There is no Tuesday stream because I am going out for a birthday treat because it's my birthday next week. But instead, I'm streaming at 9 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, Monday. I'm going to be streaming with Dan and Rye again, as well as a few other people. We're going to be playing a fun game of Repo. So please come and join us for that. Thank you once again, everybody, for your support. Thank you so much again, Zekron, for everything you've done. This is incredible and so much fun. I'm so excited to see what else there is to come. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. So, ta-ta for now. Where's my credit button? There it is.